So when you're on your own, when practicing, what do you think about mostly?
Trying to get a little bit more depth, and then I'm trying to stay. I think the biggest thing for me that I notice is trying to get more getting out of this motion. I'm trying to feel like I'm more stacked on top and trying to get more this way, a little bit more, just from like a macro level, trying to go opposite of this. I thought maybe it's pressure and then trying to go left, but I haven't found the cue to like, or the trigger moment to be like, all right, now I'm starting to happen. It feels like I've had that problem for 10 plus years.
I see.
So
yeah, so like coming out of the tilts and like
really
early extending is like a
super
like your
poorly.
bugaboo.
Yeah, and I don't compress the ball well at all. I mean, if anything, if I start having contact issues, I bottom out too quickly, and I'm hitting back, and I'll catch a couple fat or I'll thin it.
I see.
But it's not a piercing like ball and divot struggle to compress. So
being able to go forward does mean I have to be able to keep the left hip down. So in transitions, like my left hip and my left shoulder are gonna feel like they're moving kind of down under the right side. So I just take this and I just drop the left side, add a little bit of that. So I'm kind of crunching my left side. It's getting shorter.
okay, so it's more that way.
Yeah.
Got it.
So I'm taking this, I'm going like that. As I sit down, the tailbone will like squat a little bit too. So I'm squatting and going forward. And so basically I'm at 4 here, 5 here. At 6, I'll feel low too.
Okay.
Yeah, so like the feeling that we're gonna wanna have at P6 is like hips are really squatty. My shoulders are gonna be pretty level.
Okay.
The hips are level too, and the knees are level.
Okay.
At this point, the hands are very in front of me too.
Okay.
So in front of me, right arm's a little bent, clubs up like here somewhere. So then at that point, now we can do the jumping and the turning.
Going.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll talk a little bit about that too, like what to do with the wrists to kind of keep that club up.
Okay.
So basically, it's like we take our wrists, we add a little more of this all the way down. So the feeling that when you come down on the downswing is the hands are going to come down, but you're going to keep the right wrist both bent back and kind of thumb up.
Okay.
So by the time you get this club around, you have more of this look where the club head's higher.
Higher. Okay.
So we're putting it into the ground this way rather than that way.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
In that case, you would have to feel like if you're like taking divots,
Yeah.
the divots are like heel deep, like you put in the heel of the club into the ground.
So it would just be more like you're getting here,
Yeah.
and then it's
Exactly.
that way.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
On the only other question I have on the like as I get more this way, should it almost feel like as my chest is going that way, does my hips like back up, or is my hips continuing to kind of like as I stay more stacked on top, and that's trying to go lower? I'm just staying in that motion.
When you think about like how far the hips need to be moving forward, like for you, the movement forward and the shift forward is like pretty normal.
Okay. So not as much worried about the hips as opposed
like
to...
if you were like a huge slider, like someone who, if you did this on the downswing, right?
Yeah.
Then yeah, maybe I might tell you that, okay, in transition, just feel like you're just keeping this back and doing that.
Yeah. But it's not
but
really
you don't have to do that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so the transition move is your arms can still drop and the club can still lay down.
Okay.
But the difference is you have to get your left shoulder closer to the left pocket than normal.
Okay.
So you're taking your left side, you're crunching it down. Yeah.
Okay. So that's happening simultaneously
As
those go drop.
Yeah.
And then from there, you're saying you can go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So go back to 4 again.
Yep.
So you're gonna take your pocket, take your shoulder, just. So you gotta feel like you gotta start side bending to the left with this. So if you can do this with your torso,
Yeah.
right, kind of crunching this down, that's what you're doing here. So it's
Okay.
not just that you're trying to rotate and go down like this, but you actually have to
So it's
add a little bit of left bend. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yep. Now go to 5. Okay. So at this point, you can actually start to rebend your trail knee. Yeah.
Okay.
So in transition, their back knee will get back out this way again.
Okay.
So it gets back out this way. We're gonna kind of keep the knees in front of our feet like this, and then it starts to change direction.
Okay.
Yeah. So we don't have to like keep this locked this way here like that.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I just always do that because I'm always like that, so I always have a fear of like bending into it.
Mm-hmm. Because like the way you do want to keep the hips deep is like the back knee will go forward, but then the butt goes back at the same time.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's about doing this, but not necessarily just.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah. It's like fake depth.
Yeah. Yeah.
But also makes it hard to use the leg. Okay, so same thing. Go to 5, rebend the trail knee. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. So 5, you know, the knees can be either square to your baseline or aim line or a little bit inside.
Okay.
So now go to 6. Yeah, exactly. So do it again. Yep. Yep. Yeah. So you will feel like you're hitting down more, and you will feel like you're swinging more left too.
More left. Okay.
Yeah. So you're doing this to the ground. You want to do this to the ground.
Got it.
So a lot of thumbs up, arm down, straightening, as opposed to.
Okay.
There we go. Ooh.
Yeah, that even had like a 2-yard fade on
That was
it,
pretty,
maybe.
wasn't it? Huh?
Yeah. 1, 2. There's a ton more room to go more that way. That bend.
Yeah. Exactly. Yep. Dude, that was money.
Yeah, that one felt good.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That was great. So as a rehearsal, it's okay to have the club head outside the baseline like this.
Okay.
Like, as if you're going to cut it like crazy.
Okay.
In real time, your shaft is going to probably look more like this.
Okay.
But the new feeling is, because we have more, you know, radial deviation with the wrists is when the thumb goes up. When you do that and then roll the form at the same time, this club head takes a path that looks more like this, right? So once you get to like 6 in your real swing, from 6 to 7, you're gonna get that look.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Pretty good?
Yeah.
It's like it's what I said before about putting the heel into the ground.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if you can
Okay.
dig the heel into the ground, then the wrists will be in the right orientation. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. I think he made them like pull the club all the way up to up over the shoulder. They were like this.
Yeah. Cutting wood. That's amazing.
Ooh, that was pretty. Beautiful swing there. Great
Yeah.
swing.
Thanks.
Yeah, it's just dead straight.
Yeah. Yep.
Put the grip in here. Swing the hands left of that. Yep.
Okay.
How was that one?
That was compressed, the best one I had.
Okay. Better. Much better there. Low fade.
Low fade. Okay.
Let's go hard low fade.
Okay.
Ah, dead straight.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
Yeah.
Okay, that was sweet.
Yeah, that one
That
sounded
was
good.
sweet. Nice.